Valentine's Day, a day when corporate agenda exploits our need for romantic validation rather than a valuable expression of love.
Benchman.
What? Huh? Oh, it's not that type of video? Oh, okay. Valentine's Day, a day to express love to that special someone who stole your heart, and after accepting your cuddly teddy bear, which you brought from working 12 hours, 6 days a week job, they put you on the block list anyway.
No, God!
Which makes you join a group filled with cock-blocked youths just to ruin the fun of other couples who dare flaunt their love in front of us. That's not my story. Happened to a friend of mine who I don't talk to now.
चल झूठा.
Oh well, love can be complicated in itself.
कहीं हंसी का छलना, कहीं नजरों का लड़ना, कहीं जुल्फों का बिखरना, तो कहीं आंचल का सरकना.
So why not uncomplicate it? Make some popcorn, turn on your TV, and watch some heartfelt movies with that special someone that can get you a sweet kiss during this Valentine's Day. अरे भाई गाल पे बस PG-13 रखना है. 50 First Dates. Adam Sandler's 32 years long career is unpredictable to say the least, which can range from passable comedies to Oscar-worthy dramas, and 50 First Dates falls somewhere in between. Adam Sandler brings his usual aloof charm along with introducing the audiences to his warm personality. Yes, there is the ever-present gross-out toilet humor of Sandler movies. Despite that, it's well rounded up with its positive storyline and lovable characters. But it is the chemistry between Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler that makes you laugh and whimper, along with their characters' somber journeys. एक दूजे के लिए, a classic Shakespearean love tragedy which left the audience with deep and poignant memory even after 40 years on after its release. Sure, in some aspects it feels dated. I mean, it was released in 1981 for God's sake, but the way movie depicts unfulfilled love and the pathos it created set the standard which is nowadays ever present in the movie industry. The family troubles, along with the society trying to guide individuals according to a set mold because it fits the system. All these issues are still relevant today and are explored in this movie. Again, the chemistry between the protagonists is what carries the movie, but with the movie ending on a tragic note, you are sure to get a warm embrace by your special someone by the end of it. Before Sunrise. So what's the plot of Before Sunrise, you ask? It's just two people walking around the city for a whole night and end up falling in love. That's it. That's your movie. But if you are to trust anyone to make it work, it's Richard Linklater, as her dialogues are so natural and what future filmmakers should learn from, which makes the main protagonists come off as real people and not just caricatures of what older people think the younger generation might act as. The feeling it evokes is that you, as an audience, are with those characters on that date, sharing some intricate details about your past, present, and future inhibitions, that push and pull between the characters who are trying to put their heart's content along with your vulnerabilities in front of a person you just met today. Putting yourself out there is hard, right? Well, watch this movie and your date might just get better. Dum Laga Ke Haisha. This quasi-traditional film is honestly not an exceptional film. You probably won't want to see it twice, but it will still give a smile by the end of it. A plump, intelligent Sandhya played by Bhumi Pednekar, who made her debut with this film, effortlessly makes you care for her character. As the groom fails to cherish his bride at first, only to later appreciate both her mental and physical attributes. And on the side note, I'm glad that there was no makeover scene where suddenly the protagonist turns into a princess after a quick montage.
That's it. I did it. I'm a miracle worker.
Watch it with your special someone and let the movie take you on a fun ride. The Big Sick. A stranger than fiction romantic comedy starring Kumail Nanjiani and Zoe Kazan has its own charm and depth than any other rom-com you may have seen. Partly inspired by Nanjiani and his real-life fiancée story, the stand-up comic is hit with a medical crisis where the love of his life is put on induced coma as he realizes that life is not as funny as it seems. The parents of Zoe Kazan's character are given much nuance in the way they are written, as they figure out why they have to put up with a confused man who is partly the reason for their daughter being in this condition. As the movie ends, you end up yearning for more from these characters who made you go through the whole spectrum of emotions. Now, sound off on the comment section as which movie you plan to watch with your loved one. Be sure to tell me if you got that sweet kiss on my Instagram. Like, share and subscribe for good measure as I post weekly content on this channel. This is your friendly neighborhood binge man, and you stay classy, people.